Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
And Kat.
Don't say your name like that. You sound far too happy.
Do you know
Don't
what?
lie to the people.
It's not that I sound too happy. It's them, isn't it? You don't sound happy enough. Let's try that again. Jenny.
JD.
And Kat.
Yeah, see, Kat got it.
Don't give in.
I want to hear like...
Next thing, she's going to be having us introduce ourselves to Breathing Egg You.
I want more like Disney princess JT and little birds appear.
I get cast as the evil queen, not as the Disney princess.
I'd be Fiona in ogre form. Anyway, so BTS, who could never be ogres.
No.
Click, click, click. Hard hitting. Ooh. I need something that's going to slap me. So, what have I got? Hard hitting.
So, we're going to watch their opening song for their first ever, well, their first main online experience concert. Because first they did Bang Bang Con, but then the online experience concert, which was the one, yeah.
The My Time filter one.
That's it, that one. So that concert, October 2020, we're going to watch the opening number to that, which is a throwback, but they're, you know how we've said before, we're interested
Things
to
cross
see,
over.
Yeah, well, to see them do their older songs, but now,
oh yeah,
while they are grown men, it's very impactful. So their opening for that was No. So we're gonna watch that.
We haven't done No since we did the MV.
Yeah, so we haven't.
And that was like early days because we did a couple to draw us in, and then we went back to the beginning, didn't we? And
yeah, because that was on their "Oh Are You Late Too" album. So,
the text "Oh Are You?"
Yeah. So it's their second album because it's too cool for school, and so it's second album. So, yeah, I think it's quite cool to see them do the older songs now as fully grown men.
The MV with Beauty School Dropout,
the white
on the stairs.
Yes. That's it. But that's the question for the comments: is if you could see BTS perform and sing and basically not redo, but you know what I mean, perform and sing one of the older songs now as fully grown young men, what one would you like them to do?
How old is Bapsay?
Well, there we have no problem because they do tend to perform that at concerts. Yeah. But that's what I mean, there are certain songs that they have or they still include in in the concerts they've done, but there's certain ones that they haven't really, like No is one of them that they haven't really touched upon. So when I did watch it and I saw them with the opening number of their online concert in 2020, I thought it was a really good choice because I was like, oh yeah, bringing this back, it's good and it hits different, you know, as they're grown men. I was like, oh,
well, I would like to see them perform. Well, I'd like to see them perform in person. To start with, whatever they want to sing. If they don't want to, when they just want to stand there, I'm okay. I'll go. I'll pay for that. But I'd like to see Lights, and I'd like to see Heartbeat.
Oh,
I'm not soft and fluffy and all that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I just think I'd appreciate seeing those.
Well, that's true. Actually, we haven't seen them, or I don't believe they've ever performed any of the songs that they did for their original OST for the soundtrack for their game.
And they don't do the Japanese ones, do they, outside of Japan?
Not really, not often.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And JD's already said in the comments what she wants to know.
Yeah.
What we all want to know.
What old school, what throwback would you have them do now? Because it would hit different. So I know what mine is. Just One Day.
Oh,
I want to see them do
oh my God.
Just One Day.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to do it in the school uniforms. No. I want them to do it in suits. Can you, but more grown? As in, I still like the idea of them being uniform, as in them all having the same, or stylised in the same way, but the grown version of that. So it's no longer school uniforms. It could be like really fucking flashy Gucci suits or something like, oh my God, I don't know. Or double denim. Everyone must be in different versions of double denim and Timberlands.
I'm going with white t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Black ripped jeans. Big chunky boots.
And a big chain.
Collar and a leash. And Tay's going to have dark, messy hair.
Sure.
And it should be raining.
It should be raining.
No,
I can't. Youngi's keeping his long hair.
Okay.
dark makeup on.
Yeah. Oh, my man looks angry.
I've seen lots of sparkles. Buttons. Oh.
Oh. I see you, Jimin.
I'm promising you right now, JK, I'm never saying no. Never. Has he got like a cloak thing or scarf? What is that?
He's wearing like some leather jacket.
He's also quite angry.
Yeah, angry J-Hope. And we see you, Jin.
Some gin now.
Oh, look at that jacket. I've seen this and yet I'm still here.
Such broad shoulders, isn't he?
So swaggy.
Are you gonna roll again?
Ooh. Tay.
I bet in their heads they're not really angry.
Oh. I like though how in that dance bit they made sure everyone got off camera focus at some point. Is that maybe RM? I'm not sure. I saw.
Wow. I've seen that already.
I
It still hits.
We're here going, oh, look how angry they are. And I bet in their heads they're just like, left, right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the passion. We don't actually mean like angry, but as in it's like, oh, it's so like angsty and
Do you know what I
brooding.
mean? I just reckon in their heads they're just like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move there, move there, move there, move there.
I have to say, I'm glad it's a song we've already done. I already know because I don't feel like the sound quality was great.
Yeah, I thought that near the beginning as well. And I don't know, I can't remember if it was the sound quality on the actual concert from when I watched it, or if maybe that person has
Just
done it for copyright
maybe,
reasons. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
you're right. I'm
yeah.
glad like we know the song already, so that's good.
Yeah. And I already know that vocally they would have been perfect anyway because that's what they do. And again, a negative, the colouring. You've got the black and the gold, but then I felt like the colour of the staging.
They blend in a little bit, wasn't he? And
Yeah.
it was. I mean, that was the highest. Thank you to obviously the fan for uploading that footage anyway. And I did pay for the original concert, so I'm only watching concerts that I've already paid for. But the upload to get footage of the concerts is quite difficult. Hopefully that doesn't get blocked, because we really want people to see that. But that was the highest quality that we could find. But what happens is, when you get all of the smoke and everything and whatnot, it's hard to get any good footage of that particular concert, especially. It's quite hard to get any really high definition videos from that one.
I just find that sometimes we do watch K-pop performances, and they've done that with the outfits and the staging, and you kind of think surely someone would have noticed that it's not easy to see.
I wonder if it's because it's on a screen. So I wonder if when they're staging it, they're like, oh yeah, this looks really good.
In person,
I wonder if in person it looks really good, and then because it's on a screen, it blends in more.
Probably, I'd say that's probably it. Yeah,
because it's more, because obviously it's 2D on the screen.
Oh, imagine if we could have them 3D. Oh,
that's the future, isn't it? BTS like VR.
Oh come on, we all know what we're doing with BTS VR. They're not going to allow that. Anyway, but I love the outfits.
Yeah, these are the military. The
oh yeah.
So how do you
feel like marching band? You know how I like that.
How do you feel about watching? Does it hit a little bit differently when they're older and they're performing that "We Roll" moment? For I think all of us were kind of like, oh, it hits a little bit differently.
Yeah, I feel like Jimin rolls in a very different way, and I should examine it closely.
Really?
Yes. The muscles used in the shoulder area. That's why he keeps getting his shoulders out. He's trying to show us how he does it, so we can learn.
Oh, he's trying to give us a tutorial.
He's trying to teach us.
Of course.
He's such a sweetheart.
Shoulders like that deserve to be looked at.
Yeah, they do,
So,
in comparison to Jin's shoulders, which look perfect for laying your head on and being comfy and warm.
Yeah.
Because they look broad and strong.
All shoulders and body parts I thought were fantastic.
Yeah.
From everyone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My man doesn't need a jacket like that to sparkle, by the way. And he had really big boots on. Yes, they all looked amazing. A
good choice, I think, for their first big online concert. And again, like I said, it's one that they were bringing back that they hadn't done for a long time. So I think it was a really good choice, and it was impactful for the opening number. So I can see why they chose it.
To relearn choreo, like whether it comes to them quite quickly
or
whether
I reckon muscle memory just kind of.
They did say there's some Bangtan bombs from it, and they said bits and pieces about relearning like No More Dream and whatnot, and they were just like, oh yeah, like we haven't done this for ages.
JK.
We'll start from the front of the pyramid and work our way back.
Now, I'm at a point where I don't know whether I go back and watch some younger stuff of JK to just calm me down, or whether I continue on this train, because the JK content I've been watching lately, it's all been very attacky. I feel very attacked. And I've remembered that there are laws that you're not allowed to do that to people.
I don't think there's any way that you can stop that JK train.
Because there is a way she can stop it. She can stop watching the content.
Yeah, but
except I can't.
If that's not an option,
I'm an addict.
That's a choice you're choosing to make.
No, I'm an addict.
That would be hilarious. An idol addict
K-pop
group.
Anonymous.
My name is Jenny, and I'm addicted to K-pop. And who are you addicted to? Who are your biases? Well,
I actually had to tweet about the fact that JK hadn't posted on Instagram, because I was sat there thinking, what if JK's still got his hair quite long and wavy? Well, what if he's got it straight today? Or has he cut it? Has he cut it a little bit so we wouldn't notice? And I was like, oh my God, I've sat here for over 10 minutes just thinking about JK's hair today. It's a problem. Yep. And I hoped if I tweeted about it, not that he would see it and post on Instagram, but it would manifest. He would post on Instagram, and he didn't.
Yeah, I think each and every one of them was very impactful. But what is nice about that, again, like I said, seeing the throwbacks performed when they're older, and it's nice, is they're just, even as that Magne, it's like, you're not a baby anymore.
Different energy.
Yeah.
Because the MV for No, they're very much fighting, aren't they? All the choreo is very much like, I can picture little JK doing something where he brings his arm over. It's very like, almost like a punch.
It's a fight, yeah.
Whereas that didn't feel like a fight. It was swaggier. Like the rolling was very much like, oh yeah.
That's what I mean. It hits different.
Or maybe that's just what Jimin does when he rolls. But
it's you're right. That the energy in the original is like they're so hungry because obviously they are building their way into the industry against lots of fight and oppression and whatnot. But this one, they've already established themselves, so there's a little bit of swag in there.
It's almost like the first one, they're like screaming like, no, I'm not going to do this. Whereas here, they're more like, nah.
Yeah.
No.
It's a flex. But yeah, I thought everyone looked really good. I really, all of them, that online experience concert, that's like an OT7 concert. Like every single one of them was very dangerous. Like Jimin, I think his hair was like a grey colour. Yes, it was grey.
Yes, I was thinking when he came forward and I saw his face, I was like, oh, this really is Filter Jimin, isn't it?
Yes, this is it, yeah. This is the Filter concert.
And he's almost like looking at us, being like, you don't even know what I'm going to do later.
Exactly. My man, look, it's some dark
V
guy-liner.
Angry. And do you know what? You know that thing like across his chest?
Yeah.
The way the like jacket was moving underneath it, you're like, is that even buttoned up or are those straps literally holding it together?
I don't know.
And JK's was so open.
That was possibly where the button shortage started. Yeah, I thought everyone had a really nice mix of, like we say, not angry, but you know what I mean, that angsty brooding. Ooh,
well,
it's very good.
Oh, who does the angsty brooding best? Because I think J-Hope's definitely up there.
J-Hope's very up there.
I wonder whether it's because it hits harder with him because he's Happy Sunshine.
Because, you
get that such a contrast. See, I didn't like the fact that he was pretty much all in black. Some of the others had like bits of gold and stuff, but I felt like he was all in black. And so
it was just on his arm, I think.
Yeah, it made it harder to watch. Like when he was at front and centre for the choreo, you're like, this is where I should really be able to see. Like, what
and again, because of the dry ice smoke, it just,
And they jumped over people.
And well done to all their backup dancers as well. So good.
I feel like as well, I don't know whether it was just because of who we saw on camera when, or whether it's just the earlier stuff they did. But I was a bit like, I didn't realise how little maybe Jin had in this song vocally, or whether it's, like I said, it wasn't on him, so I didn't realise it was him.
Well, with the online experience concert and a lot of the other concerts after there, what you got was you had one main screen and you had other camera angles around it, and you could choose what one was your main. Yeah. So that person's footage of that may have just been the camera work from the main screen, or it might have been the angles that person was choosing, and if they were screen recording. Do you know what I mean? But it's quite good because as an audience member for that, you literally get to choose what your experience is. So I really liked having the main screen and then the little ones all around so that I didn't miss anything. You know, we said we want like 8 pairs of eyes. I was like, I don't want to miss anything. So it was really good. So
I just imagine you at a desk with all these screens.
That's the dream. That is the dream. That's amazing. Some big villain there with a screen for every monitor, a monitor for every screen angle. But so Jin would have had more camera time, but that particular angle he might not have been captured.
I don't think I realised how little we had vocally in the song.
Yeah.
Or whether, like I said, the camera angles were tricking me from not knowing the bits that were him.
Yeah. No, he would have obviously, like, during the chorus and that, but again, he may have played more of a supporting role vocally for that song rather than a standout bit. But he had his little bit when he was in the middle there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I thought RM did a really good job of being the captain. You know.
He came in strong with his eye makeup as well.
He came in strong and angry.
Yeah.
From the outset.
Yeah. It's very good.
Do you know what? I said this in my video I did for his photofolio, that he emits a strength and a power, like energy about him, without being intimidating. Do you know what I mean? He has that energy, but in more of I can respect and trust this man, rather than, this is a powerful man, I'm quite intimidated.
That's what makes him a great leader. And and it's a genuine energy as well, isn't it? You don't feel it's fake.
No.
Like he's not doing it to get power for his own desire. It's almost like he's doing it with a genuine intent to help, and he can have the weight of the authority.
I mean, it's like he doesn't
wields it well.
That, say, power and everything that he emits, he doesn't walk into a room as in, I'm in charge now. He walks into a room and you're like, I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, there's a commanding presence about him,
but not intimidating.
But it's the genuine sort of authenticness about him that you're like, oh, it's like I believe this person. These good intentions. Yeah. Oh, I very much enjoyed that. I've seen it already, and yet it still hits.
And I can't remember exactly what I said, but I stand by what I said. The JK, I'm not saying no.
I wouldn't say no to anybody. There's no. The only no for anything was just in the lyrics. That was it.
So that was our reaction to BTS performing No at the Online Experience concert in 2020. That's a lot to remember in one sentence.
Well done.
Go me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I will. She might. Maybe. But I will.
If I'm not here, Jenny's killed. If we're not here, Jenny's killed us, and she's tried to steal all the biases for herself.
JK's killed me, and that's what's going on here.
Well, we do get that. Sometimes after we react to videos,
you think you're okay, and then you're not.
I can tell when Jenny's not okay. She either loses like the ability to put sentences together, or like after the video, like she can't move her mouse. She can't find the buttons that she needs, and she's like, "How do I?" And I'm like, "Function, Jenny, function." But that's how I know it's been a good attack. So
we will see you on the next one.
Bye.